Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, welcome to my stream! Hello, Xandus City, hello, Red Wine, hello, YS Fanatic, enjoy your lurk! Hello, Lucian, and hello, Lucia! Congratulations on your 7-stream streak! Nice, nice. Hey, everybody. Oh, hi, Bastion. Hey, everybody! Who's ready for some more Final Fantasy 16? Wahoo! I should sound more excited than I am, but I am having a trouble is afoot in my real life right now, and that kind of has all of my mental attention right now. But we need to put that aside. We need to think about Clive. It's Clive time. It's time for our weekly Clive. Thank you for that hydration check, Lucian. So, we fought Garuda last week. Oh my gosh, Lucian, congratulations on your 30-stream streak. Thank you, thank you. We fought Garuda last week. We're listening to Garuda's music right now. We are listening to Garuda's music right now, but as I'm listening to it, as much as I love this, I don't know if this is good starting screen music, but live and learn, baby. We fought Garuda last week, and we found out a big secret about Clive. You're not gonna believe who Ifrit is. So now we have to process this information, and we're gonna go back to Phoenix Gate to try to find some answers. Now, before we start, I really want to emphasize something, and I'm gonna make a pinned message about this. This is not my first playthrough of Final Fantasy 16. But I still do not want spoilers in the chat. There are people watching who have never played this game before, and I want this to be a very good experience for them. So I would like to kindly ask that we don't discuss spoilers in the chat, and that includes like references to things that haven't happened in the game yet, references to future mechanics, references to future story events. Like, I don't want any of that in the chat, so please don't please don't ask me about things that haven't happened yet, and please don't hint at things that haven't happened yet. So let me go ahead and write a pinned message real quick. There we go. But yes, I just want to kindly remind you this is a spoiler-free stream, even if I have played this game before. So please, 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 no spoilers. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm done yapping. I think I'm done listening to Garuda's theme. I think I want to listen to the video game. Does anyone else want to listen to the video game? I think I would personally like to listen to the video game. Okay, let's get in there. I'm gonna start with something kind of boring. I'm going to start with a warm-up before we get too deep in the story of Final Fantasy 16 today. You want to listen to epic perfected gameplay? Well, I got the stream for you, buddy. So this game has a lot of side quests, and not all of them are necessarily worth doing, but some of them are. I want to do some of these side quests today. I don't think any of the notable ones are here right now, but I still want to start some of the side quests. I don't know if I'm going to be doing all of the side quests on stream. I kind of doubt it, but I do at the very least want to do any of the notable ones. And I want to just start these side quests right now, just sort of just warm myself up into the game. Like, remember how to play the game again? So let's do some side quests as a warm-up today.
You, newcomer, I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
I suppose I will.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwing. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps. but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Is that our only side quest right now? No, we also have something in the Fat Chocobo. Let's go. I do have a reason why I'm doing these side quests.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
But,
Your wounds are healed right enough, but
that-
I'd still suggest you rest.
Well, if that's what the doctor
I will
orders.
tell you why I'm doing these specific side quests later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little head about it.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I love side quests. I'd be happy to help.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Clive sounds like he smokes 2 packs a day. Be nice to him, his brother's dead.
Kenneth is a miracle.
Just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Oh, there's a whole wall in between me and this marker. Aqua! Aqua, hello. It's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now get out. Get out. I'm not kicking you out because I don't care. I'm kicking you out because I care. Aqua, get out of here. Aqua, it's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. You're not gonna escape unscathed. You're getting a shout out whether you like it or not. Everybody go check out my good friend Aqua Sereni, my fellow visual novel girly. You're going to check her out right now. I'm kicking her out because I'm further in the game than her, so she simply cannot be here. Get out, Aqua Sereni. It's for your own good. I say this because I care. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Aqua, for stopping by. It was really nice to see you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Side effect of relying on fire magic, lots of smoke inhalation. True. Absolutely true.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the stables as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh?
True.
Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
It's Streamer Mana back at it again. True, it's true. Hello, Hazel. Hello, it's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hit streamer Mana doing hit video game side quests here for all to see.
Thought you were on your way to Phoenix Gate. Don't tell me you got cold feet.
No, I have hot feet, thank you. Jill's only just risen from her sickbed, remember? She needs looking after.
Also, Jill is here, you guys. This is important. Don't forget her, please. I'm begging you.
Back
back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Don't mind if I do.
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Fine. What do you mean it's not fun? You get to strip people down and chain them up. That's what you do down here. That's your job. You don't enjoy that?
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever.
Let's get this fixed before someone...
Okay, that one's downstairs. I'm going the wrong way, as usual. Now these side quests, a few reasons I do want to do them is they give me lore, but they also give me EXP and items for crafting and stuff. So they're still worth doing, even if they're not exciting.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Kenneth, give me EXP, please.
Stripping down wasn't part of the job. That was just him trying to liven it up. Oh, he's trying to get a promotion from Sid. I see, I see.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
You have a place here, Clive. It's to be our little server boy.
It'll be my pleasure. Thank you for the 20 EXP.
But more notably, is that 100 AP I see? Yum, 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 yum. I'm in it for the AP, if you ask me. I want that AP way more than the EXP. Where is that other side quest? Here. Is Jill with me? Yes! Oh my god, Jill's here! Okay, so at the end of the last stream, Jill woke up, she got a cute new outfit, and now she's accompanying us as we go to Phoenix Gate. Except much to her confusion, we're not doing that. We're doing these silly little side quests. But it's okay, she's just here for the ride. But oh my god, I'm so excited Jill is here. I love her. Well, that sounds like our side quest. Someone's in trouble. It's time to remember how to play the video game. This is how you play a video game. New enemy nice approach. Perhaps the secret reason I did a side quest was to make sure my audio balance was good, because as you know, sometimes the game is really, really quiet and then you get into action and it gets really, really loud. So, ha ha ha, you have all been subjected to my experiments, chat. Sorry. You looked away for a second and you thought that was me screaming at something? Oh, no. I would never scream on stream. I would never do that.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway.
Hell yeah, get dirt!
Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right.
He's learning so much.
Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
So please do let me know how the audio...
There's certainly enough of it here. Is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Please let me know how the audio is. I did turn the game down just now because the combat was pretty loud. But if that made the voices too quiet, please do let me know. Snom, hello. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Sonny, it's nice to see you too. Have a nice lurk. Oh my gosh, Favors Arc! Thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, honestly, one of the reasons I'm doing these side quests right now is to make sure the stream setup is good before we do any of the main story. So please let me know how the game audio is, if it's too quiet. Thank you. Let's go get some dirt. You like to imagine Clive bringing back manure because it's so fragrant and he's so unaware? We love our clueless king. Where's the guy supposed to find dirt around here? Dirt get. Any more dirt in the chat?
Dirt's located. Follow me, Jill.
Well, there's so much dirt over here.
I love collecting dirt.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
How do you guys feel about these grapes? How do these Final Fantasy grapes make you feel? I feel elated looking at them. We have to go back to the hideaway now. That is not the hideaway button. Hideaway. Dirt is love, dirt is life. True! It's not polygonal enough. True. TLBG14, hello, it's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. You swear Clive is the best guy to ask to look for something? He may have zero clue what something is, and yet somehow he'll manage to find exactly what you wanted. True! Clive's the best. Not even 3 houses fruit made out of 5 polygons. Hey, I found your girl and your dirt.
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl.
Hey.
The soil. Did you bring it?
Hey, something's more important than dirt.
Yes. Here.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay.
I mean, I think it's a little
Although
rude.
You shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
Please give me AP.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Thank you. Now give me AP, please. Thank you for the 110 AP. Wow, I got more AP for that than being a server boy. I'm gonna be pretty over-leveled if I do these side quests. That's just a fact.
Come by again when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some.
Have his app pull. Thank you, thank you. All right, we did our warm-up side quest, which means now we get to like do the story. But first, I'm gonna see about upgrading equipment.
Make it quick. What do you want?
Ooh, yeah, give me Stormcry. Wait, don't give me Stormcry. It's actually worse. Fine. I don't want Stormcry, actually, but I do want you to upgrade my Gaia Blade. Yes, do it.
No scratches, right?
Wait. I'm 1 steel silk away from upgrading my Goldwork sash. I'm in shambles.
Should last you a good while.
Ah, careful you don't set that breath-alight, Kupo. Okay, story time. You all buried with these side quests, and now you get rewarded by plot. Jill!
Come on, Clive. Let's go to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened that night.
Yes, right away, Jill. Anything for you. To Phoenix Gate, where my brother died.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Good plan, Clive. Jill. Jill, you can stay on the road, you know. There's a path for you. Oh, you want to run in the grass? Fair enough. I want to fight that thing. I want to fight this thing. I want to fight this thing right now. Don't mind me. Just remembering how to play the game again. Just pressing all my buttons incorrectly. Woo! Precision dodge. That's what I like to see.
Not this time. Too slow.
Oh, chill, 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 chill. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, you hater. Look at these Final Fantasy XIV deer. Look at these HD Final Fantasy XIV deer. You love to see it. I'm gonna leave them alone.
Company.
Company? Where? You mean the deer? Jill, it's okay. They're just grazing. Don't worry about it. Noitus, hello. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, is that another side quest I see?
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Side quest, please.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand. Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded.
Hey.
Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. It's really late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
No prob, bud. Yeah, man asking for help in the most passive-aggressive way. Screw you too, I guess.
You hand that package I gave you to the stable master at Martha's Rest, and be sure to thank your owner for me.
Whatever, dude. I'm on that, I'm going that way anyway. I guess it's fine. Free AP for me. I'm gonna fight some bees. Jill, there's a path for you. You can walk on the path, girl.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of ours. Look, he's with his master.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. It is Clive Mana. It is. It's me, Clive Mana. Puddin' Jen, hello. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for the AP, I guess.
We get travelers and merchants aplenty through here. Enough to keep me busy, that's for certain.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Everyone is so mean to me.
You barely have to step out your front door.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Did you miss something at the start of the stream? All I've really done so far is side quests. So you could say all you missed was me picking up dirt.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking.
and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You're an attractive
You
one.
said that
I
he
see
went
why
out
Sid
on a
likes
job?
you.
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Wahoo! Main quest, side quest. Yay! I've been training for this.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
I've been training the whole stream for this moment.
There he goes to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
Nice eyes, Clive.
I don't care what your orders are, Grandad.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
It's over.
Woo! Easy.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Are you gonna make us gather wood? Could you please gather 50 piles of wood for me?
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. I'm sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son.
I love seeing
You're
Clive.
with Sid, and yeah. Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right. She'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
I love seeing Clive standing behind Jill, his arm crossed as he stares at the two of them have a conversation. Clive is so good. Sparkle on, don't forget to be yourself.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, alright? We were supposed to be in Eastpool yesterday.
I recognized that image of Clive just now. I guess I can't just say words like that without sharing with the class. So hold on. Hold on, let me show you one of my favorite pictures. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to find this. Give me 1 second. I saw this picture in my files just recently, so it's fresh in my memory. Yeah, hold your horses, Torgal. I'm working on it, I'm working on it. There we go. Sparkle on, don't forget to be yourself. Listen to our friend Clive here.
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days.
Oh, he's hiding the chat. That's evil of him. I'm sorry.
After my shift's over.
Wait, what? What did I just hear? Did you hear that? Wait, why am I getting confused when there's a quest marker on my screen?
I hear the levies are due to go up again.
Do you like that? Oh, there's plenty more of
Okay,
that
there we
to
go. Hi, Martha.
It was good, honest.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They've nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Wahoo! AP, please. Oh, baby, 100 AP. That's what I like to see. Excellent, Flarex. Thank you so much for that hydration check. Boy, we're doing so many fetch quests this morning.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
What the fuck?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
What the fuck?
All right.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
You'll find it at the Fields of Despair. Jeez.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
That a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
I saw something over here. You guys want to see something neat? Look at this beautiful, beautiful chocobo. Look! It's chat's mad at me. It's because they give me a lot of AP, okay? I'm doing it for AP. The pretty blue chocobo they give me so much AP. They give me so much AP and I need that. I need that.
Wait!
Committing atrocities for AP.
I'd do anything for AP.
Speaking of, what ability should I upgrade next? Let's see. Jump back and deliver a punishing counter. Ooh. Wait, that sounds kind of cool. Summon a magic nullifying tornado. I should probably save up for this. Even the cutest creatures are simply XP bags to be harvested. Never forget this. True, true. Hello, Lord Mad Matt. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping by. But don't worry, I'll leave these Chocobo alone because they don't have a blue friend. Jill hates paths.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Good to be here. Is this my first playthrough? No, this is not my first playthrough. This is my second. But we have a lot of people here in the chat who have never experienced this game before, and that's why I am asking for no spoilers in the chat. But yes, I have played this game before.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Yes, I agree. I agree. This game is peak.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Help me for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father. I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should. Oof.
It was good, honest work, Billy.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
The slumbering chocobo.
Thank you.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
I like Martha. This makes me... I like Martha. I do. It makes me so sad,
You were
though.
right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Like those other chocobos I killed slumbering? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard a chocobo before. I wouldn't do something like that. I'm not a monster. Hi!
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as My decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
That was the most extra lighter you've ever seen. You'll take 20 of them? Same! Take good care of those pups, Beady Bashin.
I hear the levies are due to go up again. Lord help us.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Thank you for not making me fetch those wooden
Martha
boards
said the
for
blight
you.
had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Sid is what you would call darkly optimistic, and we love him for that. Get him, Jill! Get the bee, Jill!
Stay down.
Nice miss, Clive! Nice miss!
your strength.
Oh, did I accidentally poke that deer with my cool little fire? Torgal, get it! Torgal! Torgal! I'll let Torgal handle this. Ow! Wait a minute. Okay, now it's personal. Woo! Do it for the AP. Now, how much AP do I need to get Garuda's ultimate? 1540. I got a ways to go. Thanks, Jill. Oh boy, is that another side quest just for me?
You there! Over here! Excuse me, I can use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded.
Hey.
No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. They'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Fine.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Gee, thanks. It's my pleasure to help.
Look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
Boy, nice miss, Clive! Mana Scarlet as I live and breathe. Hello, Mr. Indigo. Hello. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just killing some starving wolves is all. Typical RPG affair.
I'm to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
I can't wait for this Bryce guy to be so nice to me. He's gonna be nice to me, right?
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves, so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Oh, Frederick.
You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
I didn't even get AP for that one. What's the point?
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
one button and you win.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Are you liking 16 so far? Mikuru Senpai, hello, hello, it's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love this game. Now, I will let you know this is not my first playthrough of it. This is my second playthrough, but I love this game very much, and I've been very excited to replay it.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Rodney Tutorial's wife?
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess.
Mother.
Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
Ah. You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Not Rodney Tutorial.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you.
Yes!
Now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
Oh, it's time. Oh, it's
How
time!
did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
There we go! There it is!
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
I can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Yay! This cutscene is when I started really liking Clive. I really like that cutscene. I love Clive and I love Jill so much. Ben Starr knocking it out of the park. We knew he would, and I'm so happy to hear it. God, just...
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
I love Clive and Jill so much, you guys. That scene gets to me so bad. I love this game, you guys. And I'm so excited to finally be wearing the outfit, you guys. Let those babies breathe, you guys.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
There it is, the first one of the stream. I've been waiting for this. Do you have, like, potions? Yeah, I would like some of these, please.
Yeah.
In fact, I would like all of these, please.
There you go. There you are. Yeah.
Okay.
See you then.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. a small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Of course. Of course. Loading personality, hello, hello. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
It is going good. Really like the story beats we've seen so far. I really like Clive. We've gotten a really good Clive and Jill scene, so it's going great.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
His Final Fantasy feasts.
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Oh, hold on a mo. Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I love...
Making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
I love the way Clive stands behind Jill with his arm crossed while she's doing all the talking for him. I love that. Pudlin Jan, have a good evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Final Fantasy Feast would be a game you would play, Overcooked, but with Final Fantasy characters, I would play that. I would play the shit out of that. And to Quack, hello, hello. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bro has the energy of my mom took me to the doctors. True. You like how no one else notices the man that looks strikingly like Archduke Elwyn? Well, a lot of these people probably didn't... Well, I don't know. I don't know their story. I was going to say they probably didn't know Elwyn, but I don't know. At least not personally, but I guess it's kind of a stretch to say they wouldn't know what Archduke Elwyn looked like. Don't worry about it. Elwyn's been dead for 13 years. People forget.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Dude, you are not gonna believe who we are.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Surely he's fine. Surely he hasn't wandered into trouble. He's safe. Surely. Okay, I have to show you something important.
Could he have strayed even further?
Everybody, who here likes Final Fantasy? Has anybody in the chat heard of Final Fantasy? Get a load of this. Get a load of this scarecrow. I love Final Fantasy. I love it so much.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
Not the bees.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Give him some of this. Don't worry. That didn't hit the old man, surely.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me.
I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Aww.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course.
A Final Fantasy.
But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stay behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Ooh, that is a lot of AP. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Okay, now we get to go to Phoenix Gate. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure nothing traumatic will happen there.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the land's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful. There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Are you guys ready to discover the truth? I know I am.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
I don't think I could handle something like this.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Oh my god. Like going somewhere this significant and this meaningful in my past, like I don't think I could do something like this.
What is it, Torgal?
Is there haters in Phoenix Gate?
Clive.
You.
That's him.
You.
He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know. Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Why are you looking at me like that, Jill? Well, there we go. We're in.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Said Etika, hello, hello! It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you. I love the Clive outfit. 1 second. Now, before we get too deep into this, I'm sorry to do this right now. I'm sure you're like, ooh, what happens next? But I'm going to BRB. Hello. Hi. So, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tangent real quick, but if you were here at the start of the stream, you might remember I said that something happened in real life that is stressing me out. Like, I specifically said trouble is afoot. So hey chat, you wanna hear something terrible? You wanna hear something terrible, chat? I may have injured myself. I might be injured. So here's a funny thing that happened to me. I broke my toe. My toe is broken. I broke my toe, and my roommate got home just now. My roommate is a medic, so I had my roommate look at it to confirm for me, and my roommate confirmed, "Yup, I broke my toe." Yeah. So yeah. So hey everybody, that's why I am BRB right now. It's because of trouble is afoot. Dean, hello, it's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Basically, it's my little toe. I stubbed it, and I stubbed it really, really bad. This happened on Wednesday when I was playing Sonic X Shadow Generations, and it's been getting worse. So I had my medic roommate officially look at it, and I got some medical tape to help with it and stuff. Sorry to like TMI or whatever, but yeah, I'm over here injured, and it's been stressing me out this entire stream. So now you know. Now you know what I meant when I said trouble is afoot. But besides that, I also got pizza, so it's not all bad. But yeah, sorry to TMI or whatever, but yes, I am injured. I am injured, and I'm stressed about it. Be careful and take care of yourself. Thank you, thank you. You want to hear something funny? This is my first time ever breaking a bone. I've never broken a bone before. And of course, of all the fucking bones I broke, it was my littlest fucking toe. The consequence of going too fast in the shadow stream. It's true. Actually, this happened right before the stream started, like 5 minutes before the stream started. So I have a confession to make. I was in a lot of pain for the entire shadow stream. Oh my gosh. Pizza is great treatment for broken toes. True! Jokes aside, I hope you're not feeling too bad and it heals quickly. So I'm not in pain. I'm not in pain, but it looks bad. So yeah. Starting small and working my way up to the big ones. True! But yeah, no, I've never broken a bone before. So hey. Yay, a new life experience. Let's have another new life experience. Let's break someone else's bones. But yeah, it's it doesn't hurt, but it looks nasty. So I can no longer
Let's see if this one opens.
I have to leave, like, there's like a subreddit for people who've never broken a bone before. I can't be on that subreddit anymore. They'll say I have fragile bones.
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Clive! Don't do that! Jill! I messed up!
What do we do?
The usual.
Press one button to win. Welcome back, TLBG! Welcome back!
More trouble. That's enough. It's over. How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Whoa, Nightbot, chill out. I still need to adjust my Nightbot settings so it doesn't spam you guys like that. I'm sorry. Also, I'm sorry, my gameplay is going to be a little worse than usual. I am eating the pizza.
Stay down.
Nightbudge is a little funny sometimes.
Looks like it can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
I tried!
Well done, Torgal.
Ah!
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Enjoy my pizza, it's very important. What toppings? It's just a simple pepperoni pizza, nothing fancy. You guys, I have to confess something. I do love Final Fantasy 16, but I do not think it's a perfect game, not by any means. And that's okay, perfect games aren't real,
Would
except
Joshua
for...
have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about.
Wait, you...
I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Wait, I'm imagining that poor little sickly Victorian child trying to traverse this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the only perfect video game is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But other than that, perfect video games do not exist. I have to tell you something I actually don't like about this game. And it's relevant right now. And I don't know how people are gonna feel about this. I don't know if this is like a popular opinion, an unpopular opinion, or if like nobody but me cares.
Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
And my confession is that I don't like the Fallen. That is my confession. I do not like the Fallen, which is the people who made all of this. I don't like the Fallen. And the reason is because the Fallen is Alag. The reason is because the Fallen is Alag. Like, it's obviously not one-on-one with Alag from Final Fantasy XIV, but it's very much Alag from Final Fantasy XIV, and I personally do not like that.
Get him! A little help! That'll help.
Oh good, new enemies! I wanted more! Numenon, hello! It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Not this time.
Okay. Mysterious precursor races that leave high-tech ruins around are a little overdone. Do you feel like it's just a little recycled? So, I actually don't necessarily mind the trope of ancient high-tech civilization that left ruins behind. I don't mind that trope so much, but what bothers me about the Fallen specifically is how similar they are to Alag from Final Fantasy XIV. Now, this shouldn't necessarily be a surprise, considering a lot of Final Fantasy XIV's team worked on this game. And also, I mean, if you've never played 14 before, you're not gonna know about Alag. But, you know, maybe one of the reasons it bothers me so much is because of how overused Alag is in Final Fantasy XIV, and here it is in 16 as well. I'm going crazy. So it's not so much the trope of an ancient high-tech civilization that bothers me. It's that they copy-pasted Alag into this game. Now again, it's not one-on-one. Aesthetically, it is very different, but you will see that a lot of the enemies are similar or even the same to the enemies you would find in like an Alag dungeon. Oh my gosh, yeah, when does Clive get his tombstone phone? Exactly. Normally I would be the first person to defend something like this, like, oh, you're mad that Final Fantasy is referencing Final Fantasy, but that's not really what this feels like here to me. And, Final Fantasy XVI has a lot of 14 in this. That's not a secret. That's not a surprise. But, like, you know, I'm gonna say something that might make people angry. I really do not like the headcanon that this is one of 14's shards. Like, when this game was coming out, everyone was like, oh ho, can't wait to find out which shard of Final Fantasy 14 this is, and no, I don't like that. I want this to be separate from 14. That's what I love about Final Fantasy. The games are their own thing. They don't have to be connected to each other. So I hate that, like, people keep connecting 16 to 14, you know? And maybe I'm in the minority for this, I don't know. But I like Final Fantasy when it references itself. I like that. 16 seems to mostly specifically reference 14, and I get it. 14's team worked on this game. But some of it is a little too on the nose for me, if that makes sense. You thought it was funny how boss battles in 16 have raid mechanics from 14, but translated to real-time action game? Now, this is coming from someone who loves 14, so don't get me wrong. I love 14. Of course, this is very much connected to 14. It even has Clive Rossfield from the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV event. True! To be honest, you feel like Final Fantasy XIV inherits so much from other Final Fantasies. This is the same thing, just in reverse, because 14 came out first. See, that's the thing. All of the Final Fantasy games reference each other. That's not new. And that's not what's personally bothering me. For me, it's just like, 16 doesn't have a lot of references to the franchise as a whole. It has a lot of stuff taken specifically from 14, and I don't think... I might be wrong. It's been a long time since I've played a lot of Final Fantasy games, but I don't think one Final Fantasy game has specifically taken from one specific Final Fantasy game this much before. I might be mistaken, and maybe I'm just spitting words, I don't know. But I don't mind the 14 references. I don't mind them, like, using models from 14, for example. But the Fallen to Alag thing is just too much for little old me. I don't like the Fallen Alag thing, that's all. That's, like, my biggest complaint about this game. But yeah, rant over. Even I have things to complain about, and I love this game. Now, normally I would be the first person to, like, laugh at people who don't like Final Fantasy reference Final Fantasy. Like, I sound like... I remember when Final Fantasy 15 was coming out. I remember seeing a comment on the Final Fantasy 15 trailer, of an angry Final Fantasy VII fan being angry that there was a behemoth in the Final Fantasy 15 trailer. I specifically remember them saying, how dare they take behemoths from Final Fantasy VII, which is one of the funniest comments I have ever read. Because the first Final Fantasy with a behemoth was Final Fantasy 2. So I sound like that YouTube commenter right now. I'm like, how dare Final Fantasy 16 take stuff from Final Fantasy 14? 14 did it first! And you know what doesn't help? You know what doesn't help, you guys? Do you know what doesn't help? At the same time this game came out, we were in the middle of the Endwalker patch MSQ. And the Endwalker patch MSQ was the worst Final Fantasy XIV has been about referencing previous games. So I was also coming out of that into this game. I was dealing with Final Fantasy XIV's Endwalker patch MSQ at the time. So I was already kind of tired of like, Again, I don't mind the references. That's the whole thing Final Fantasy does. Like, how dare they put Final Fantasy in my Final Fantasy? That's not what I'm complaining about. But if you've done the Endwalker patch MSQ, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I was already really exhausted from the Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker patches. And then all of the 14 and this on top of it, I was just so tired. Behemoth, you're complaining that they took Behemoth? Board games should take the Moogles from 7 Rebirth. They look so ugly, I love them. Can you help me find the Mooglets, Kupo? You know what it is? You know what it is? It's because normally when Final Fantasy references other entries in the series, normally it's like a nod. Like, they'll have like an airship named Lindblum or an airship named Palamporum. Like, stuff like that. They'll have an airship named Ifrit. There'll be a town called Mysidia. Like, it'll be just little things like that. But this is like just a plot point yoinked from 14 and put into 16. That's why it's bothering me. Also, Gilgamesh is the exception to that rule. Gilgamesh can do whatever he wants. The Endwalker patches did give us some great music remixes, at least. That is true. That is very true.
I don't like this.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Now this guy doesn't bother me. This is an Iron Giant. He's a classic Final Fantasy enemy. Does not bother me at all. Oh, nice, I missed. Hell yeah. Doing great, Clive! Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long, it isn't. With me.
I forgot there were DPS checks in this game. Ah!
There. It's down.
This is our chance.
Too slow. Too slow.
Woo! Did they include Square Grape's reference to 16 or would it have been too early? It undermines Gilgamesh to have characters from different Final Fantasies appear in 14. It means Gil isn't special, he's just some guy. I mean, so Gilgamesh's shtick, I do want that to be basically exclusively his, right? But I don't think things like crossover events in 14 are quite the same. And also, there's like the whole Dissidia situation. There's the whole Dissidia thing to take account for. Boy, I said a lot of words just now that makes it sound like I hate references in other Final Fantasy games being in Final Fantasy 16, which is not what I meant at all. You know what I think it actually is? It's not the 14 stuff in this game that bothers me. It's specifically the Fallen that bother me because the Fallen are a little too much like Alag for my liking. That is what specifically is bothering me. But you know what I think the actual reason is? Like the actual reason I am so like stuck up on this one issue? I think it's because I can't say it. I can't say it. People will be mad at me if I say it. People will be very mad at me if I say it. I think it's because I'm kind of exhausted of Final Fantasy 14. And so, like, playing 16 and just getting so much 14 in it was just even more exhausting. I think that's why. I think this is specifically a Final Fantasy 14 issue. Ah! Sorry. Like, remember, at the same time as this game, we were dealing with Endwalker, which also had, like, a ton of Alag stuff going on or whatever. There's always Alag stuff going on in 14. Like, I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. But I don't want to sound like that Behemoth guy on the Final Fantasy 15 trailer who's like, ooh, how dare they put behemoths from Final Fantasy 7 into Final Fantasy 15. That's not who I am. I just don't like the Fallen. And I'll leave it at that.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Have I played Magic the Gathering? I have not. No, I'm not familiar with Magic the Gathering. I've heard of it, of course, but I'm not very knowledgeable about it. Also, this is another one of those things that I said at the beginning of the game, where how you perceive Final Fantasy XVI will greatly vary depending on whether or not you've played 14. Because obviously all of these things I just said mean nothing if you've never played 14 before, and plenty of Final Fantasy fans do not play 14 specifically because it's an MMO, and I can't fault them for that. So, yeah. Varia, hello, hello, it's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, hi!
All right, then.
Oh, hi, Lich! I know this guy from Final Fantasy 1! I know this guy from Strangers of Paradise! Nice one, Jill. Now, everything I've said, take into account that I really like Final Fantasy 14. Like, all of these complaints I just made, please remember that I love Final Fantasy 14. But I definitely do not fault anybody who cannot get into 14. Like, I do not fault them at all. 14 is, a lot. 14 is, dare I say, too much even. But you know, I guess that's an interesting way 14 influenced my perception of this game.
wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Oh gosh. Is Jill a reference to Jack from Strangers in Paradise? I like the way you think. By the way, I want to play Strangers in Paradise on this channel so bad, and I'm not kidding. Want to play Final Fantasy XIV streamer? Oh boy, do I ever. You just came here to say hello. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Varia. It was really nice to see you. Hello. Farthest you got into 14 was the A Realm Reborn stuff. Sadly, MMOs happen to be one of those games you just can't get into. Completely fair. Just completely fair. You haven't played enough of 14 for it to grate on me in 16. Oh my gosh. I envy you a little bit. But yeah, this is what I meant when I was talking at the beginning of the game. Whether or not you had played 14 really will affect how you perceive 16. And I kind of wish it wasn't like that, but it is what it is. And I mean, again, a lot of 14's team worked on this game, so it is what it is. You're kind of sad because everybody plays 14, but you didn't hop at the beginning. And at this point, there's too much catching up to do, so you don't think you could ever? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I've made a few story summary videos on my YouTube channel in the past, and I've kind of wanted to tackle a really, really big project where I do a story recap of the entire story of Final Fantasy XIV, because I know there's a lot of people who didn't get to experience the entire game, whether they skipped the cutscenes to do endgame content, or if they had to speed up to catch up with their friends who were much further in the story than they were, or if they bought story skips, or for whatever reason, if for any reason they missed the story of 14, or even just as simple as they're interested in 14 but they don't want to play an MMO. I have been wanting to put together a video series just recapping Final Fantasy XIV's entire story. It's a really big project I've really wanted to do, so stay tuned maybe. Yeah, or they played that part years ago and just plain forgot. True, exactly.
Look out! Here!
At the end of the day, I hope you understand why I don't like the Fallen. And again, I'm not the kind of person who doesn't want Final Fantasy in my Final Fantasy. It's just the Fallen specifically is too much for me. The Fallen specifically is like a little too far for me. But I'm not mad about them like reusing enemies or anything. That's not what bothers me. It's Final Fantasy. Of course they have an Iron Giant. It's Final Fantasy.
Well, that did something.
That sounds like a cool video idea. Your other story summaries have been great. Thank you. Thank you. And for Eureka, you just never got around to that, so you were learning some of the Kral info for the first time. That was one of my biggest motivations to make that Kral video. I know there's a lot of people who just plain did not do Eureka, which, by the way, is one of the least accessible pieces of content in Final Fantasy XIV. And despite how difficult it is to get into, it's very important to the character Kral, so I was more than happy to make a video for that. My entire motivation for the Kral video was almost entirely because of Eureka. They have ghosts in this game? What is this, Final Fantasy? It's weird. It's so weird. Like, I love Final Fantasy XIV, but me right now in the present day, I'm just so tired of it. So despite loving Final Fantasy XIV with my whole heart, I want to get away from it. Yeah, a Final Fantasy game not having enemies like the Iron Giants is like a Sonic game not having some form of badniks. Exactly, exactly.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Another Allag wonder. What have the Alligans done this time?
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
That's the neat part of Final Fantasy XIV. You shall never escape from it. It's true. It is so true. Oh shit.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it. How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god? You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
Well, well, well. What a fine mess we've made.
I'm back.
Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty. Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did, to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do.
So that Joshua's soul
Can finally rest in peace.
Hi, Ifrit!
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
I'm attacking Ifrit's feet! You don't know the pain of a broken toe. I shall teach you, Ifrit! Break his little toe! Oh, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. Ah! I did it, I dodged it! Oh my god, getting precision dodges feels so good. Oh my god, I'm getting better at the game! Ah, there goes my combo. There goes my my streak. Oh, that one feels so good to dodge. I feel so cool dodging that one. Ifrit, you here now! Nice miss, nice miss, nice miss! Damn it. Okay. I see people are bringing up the Bowl of Embers in the chat. I think I might be getting misunderstood. I think people think I'm mad at every Final Fantasy XIV reference in this game, and that is not the reality. It is specifically the Fallen! I don't mind the Bowl of Embers! The Bowl of Embers is fine! You make me sound like a Final Fantasy hater! Woo! Oh my god. It's Dark Clive.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
By the way, this is one of my favorite fights in the game, just letting you know right now. I eat this shit up. Are you kidding me? I have to face my inner darkness? Don't mind if I do. I eat this shit up.
Give me too slow.
My wounds, boy. Oh my god!
I see. You'd help me learn by example.
Oh, damn it.
Too slow.
you, Dark Clive, here, now! Damn it. I tried. Oh, there's Hellfire! There's Hellfire! There it is! Thanks, Clive! Thanks, Clive! Woo! Nice, nice. Nice dodging me, Dark Clive. Good job. Woo!
Just what I needed. This time. Not this time. Not this time. No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Show yourself, Ifrit. Aethelred now. You are not afraid. I am.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! I wish you could see the look on my face right now. Jaw is on the floor right now, you guys. Yeah! Get his ass! Pathetic. Shadow Vanquish! Ah! Okay, you guys, okay, I have to fangirl. You have to let me. It's my stream. I get to fangirl. I love this game! It's my stream. I can be a fangirl if I want to. I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. Ah! Oh my god, you guys, I have so much to say. I have so much I want to say. Now, obviously, I've mentioned before, this is not my first time playing this game. I knew this was going to happen. I was really excited for today's stream because I knew we were going to reach this moment today. But this is one of my favorite moments in the entire game. I'm just so excited. I'm so giddy. I love this game. I love this game. Gosh. If the whole thing is a metaphor for accepting the truth, why does the boss drop crafting materials? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hold on. I'm catching up with the chat. Faker, I think you're the fake Clive around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're not Ifrit, I am. That line goes so hard. Now, I have played this game before, but I forgot about that line, so I got to be excited all over again. Oh my gosh, you guys. Just, oh my gosh. Now, that scene earlier in today's stream with Clive and Jill kind of opening up to each other in Lord Murdoch's wife's yard, like that moment where they were vulnerable with each other, they opened up to each other and Clive cried. Like, that was the moment I started liking Clive. But this right here, this shit right here, this was the moment Clive became my favorite character, and he continues to be my favorite Final Fantasy protagonist. I love him so much. I love him just so much, you guys. You actually love seeing me react like this because you absolutely did not have this level of reaction to it when you played it, so it tickles me that we can have such different reactions. Well, I'm happy to hear that. But oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite moments in the entire game. I'm so excited I got to stream it today. We love emotional men who can kick ass. True! It's true! You guys, I don't know how to tell you this. You guys, but I have to tell you something. This entire scene, this entire fight, this boss fight, this cutscene, the voice acting, the presentation, the music. Like, I don't know how to say this, you guys. I don't know how to say this, but wait, hold on. I saved a picture and I can't find it. I saved it just now. Why can't I find it? Wait, hold on. I literally just saved a picture to share with you all, and somehow I can't find it. This is a mystery. I'm in shambles. I'm embarrassing myself on my own stream. I can't find a picture. Okay, here we go. It's peak, you guys. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's peak. It's peak. Call me crazy, chat, but I think she likes Final Fantasy XVI. You might be onto something. You might be onto something here. But also, now it's my turn to complain. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn to complain about Final Fantasy 14. I've complained about 14 so much today, you'd think I hate the game. But, the Final Fantasy 14-16 crossover event got a lot of people very mad because it spoils Final Fantasy 16, and it does. I played the event. Basically, what happens in the event is that Clive doesn't remember anything, and you're trying to, like, seek answers so he can go back to his world. And at one point, you fight Ifrit because I think the Wandering Minstrel said so. You have like a battle with Ifrit. And then Clive is like, oh shit, I remember everything now. And then Clive looks at the camera and he tells you, I killed Joshua and I had to fight my inner darkness to accept it. Like he looks at the camera and he just blurts all that out. Like he talks about Joshua dying and he talks about this fight that we just did. And I'm like, Clive! Clive, those are spoilers you just said. Even worse, at this time, Final Fantasy 14 was not out on PC yet, so it was a very, very inaccessible game, and that made me so mad. That made me so mad. When I saw people say that the 16 event had spoilers in it, I thought they were talking about the game revealing, the event revealing that Clive is Ifrit. And now, that's kind of iffy if you consider it a spoiler or not, but I will say that's been in like the trailers and everything since long before the game came out, so I personally wasn't like too mad about that. But the killing Joshua thing, hello? Why would you say that in your Final Fantasy 14 crossover event? And then talking about his little fight with his inner darkness, like this is one of the coolest moments of the game. Why would you say that? So yeah, that made me very angry. Anyway, enough. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. This is peak, and sparkle on. Don't forget to be yourself. Thanks, Clive. Okay, we keep playing. Okay, we keep playing.
Yes, no, you're well, but sorry.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground. was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
Hey!
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Hey! Get back here! Eat your vegetables!
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
There's something in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box?
Benedicta.
I believe something very bad is in the box. I am under the impression that, something really bad was in that box. and they didn't want to show it because it's really bad. I am pretty sure Benedicta's head was in that box. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Ifrit awoken. Have I seen Seven? No, I haven't. Like a severed head. Yes. I think the implication here is that Benedicta's severed head was in that box. And, I mean, that guy was really into her. So, yeah, you know how it is. But, I don't know if that's been confirmed or anything. But yes, I'm pretty sure the implication here is it was, her head in that box. Also, Titan's theme is one of my favorite themes in this game, and I was kind of beside myself just enjoying this really dramatic version of it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait until we hear Titan's theme proper. Hey, Clive awoken Ifrit. Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing him to access new iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the Limit Break gauge! Everybody celebrate, we got Limit Break! Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be confirmed via the Abilities tab in the main menu. Limit Break! The Limit Break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Release Clive's Inner Beast and Semi-Prime into Ifrit by pressing L1 and R1 while this gauge is full. I'm really excited to finally have Limit Break back. I've been waiting all game to get Limit Break back. You literally listen to Titan's theme from this game every single day without exaggeration. You get me. You get me, Mikaru. You get me. Same. He's not the only theme I listen to this game also. A lot of the icons in this game have some really good themes, but Titans in particular is one of my favorites. Anyway, release, L1, R1. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed, gradual HP regeneration, and guard-breaking strikes. The Limit Break is awesome. I'm so excited about getting Limit Break back. By the way, so there's a lot of people here who haven't been here for all of the streams, so I feel like I should kind of explain my history with this game again real quick. I played this game when it came out last year, and I tried to record my playthrough, but I had some issues with it due to some situations with my television at the time. The short version is that my capture card, my PlayStation, and my TV were not working together. And the problem was the TV. So I could not display my game on my television and my capture at the same time. But I really wanted to record the game. So I opted to play it through my capture instead of playing it through the TV. But that caused a problem, because this game is all about precision dodging, and the capture has that split second of delay that was making it impossible for me to precision dodge. So on my first playthrough of 16, I opted to use one of the easy mode accessories that slowed down time every time a dodgeable attack showed up. Now, this is it. This is the moment where I gave up recording my playthrough. So I record all the way through the fight we just did. I recorded until this screen right here. And then I stopped recording and put down the recording for good. So I have a recording of my first playthrough all the way up to this point. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I kept recording because, oh my god, some of the shit I reacted to later. But we'll put a pin in that for now. But I gave up on recording because I was really, really tired of trying to work through my jank capture situation. But at that point, the damage was done. I was so used to that accessory that slowed down time for dodgeable attacks that I ended up just wearing it for the entire rest of the game. And I felt bad, but hey, I beat the game like that. So this playthrough, I have made it a point to make sure I don't put that accessory on ever, which is why I have been so excited about all the precision dodging I've been doing. And it might seem like a really small thing, but for me, it's really exciting that I'm getting better at the precision dodging. It's making me really, really happy. At least I got the most important recording, Garuda's thighs. True! Have I done the DLC? No, that's the exciting part. I haven't done the DLC. I have it. I have the DLC, but I haven't played it before. So when we reach that point in the game where we can do the DLC, I do intend to do it, and it will be a genuinely blind reaction from me. So please look forward to that.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then. Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
The DLC happens very, very late game, by the way, so we're not going to see the DLC for a while. But I will be doing the DLC before I finish the main campaign. Okay.
What happened here?
Okay, die now.
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
Die now. Die right now. I hate you.
Oh, we've got a live one.
What are you doing here?
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
I think I know.
That's enough.
I think I know who's responsible for this. Okay, I'm going backwards. Torgal was growling that way, so I thought...
You could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! That's enough.
must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
Of course it was her! Ugh, God damn it, Mom!
Who did this? Why? I know. You can wait. Too slow.
When you got to the previous cutscene in your game, the game had glitched out and textures were fading in and out. Jill's eyes were popping out of her head and Clive's hair vanished. It kind of made it hard for you to take him seriously. That sounds terrible, but also I cannot believe that Clive got shaved in your game. This is so sad. Oh.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Too late! Gav! Clive!
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers.
Let's
The
kill
way
our
father
mom.
embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Let's kill our mom. I want to kill her. Gav is your favorite side character? Good taste, Gav rules. I love Gav.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
The Doctor was your favorite character? Hell yes, Tarya rules. Good taste. How much longer do I want to stream today?
We have a lot to discuss.
I feel like my Final Fantasy 16 streams are on the shorter side, and I don't want that to be a trend that sticks. But we're also starting another pretty big part of the game. So if I start this next section of the game, we're gonna be here for like a few more hours. So how long do I want to stream right now? Because this is a good stopping point. If I were to stop, it should be now. But also, I don't wanna. So... We're still under 4 hours. Like, I'm supposed to hit at least 4 hours. Since when did I stop streaming for 4 hours?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
They'll get longer. If there's one thing you know about Final Fantasy, the later half is always the longest. 24-hour stream? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, also... use the appearance option in the Areti Stone to change the outward appearance of Clive or his party members. The appearance of Clive's weapon can also be changed to that of any previously attained weapon while maintaining the current weapon stats. So here's Clive's alternate outfit. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it very much. So he's gonna stay the same. Jill! I actually do like her alternate outfit. I think it's cute. So we're gonna wear that for a little bit.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Oh, we're Final Fantasy now, baby.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Oh, hell yeah.
And pay a visit to Mother.
Let's kill her. Let's kill her.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Guys, I think the Empire is evil.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying?
Oh shit.
Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly, this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
I genuinely really love this development. Normally in Final Fantasy, your goal is to either find the crystals, collect the crystals, protect the crystals, but in this game, our goal is to destroy the crystals, and I genuinely really love that. Joey, hello, it's nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love this spin. I love this spin on the classic Final Fantasy tale.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
What if we ate the crystals? Just grind that shit up and use it like salt? I like the way you think. Oh baby, look at these side quests. Technically not the first time they've had you destroy the crystals. I mean, that's never, like, I might be mistaken, I suppose, but I don't think that's ever been the goal. Yes, there have been games where crystals have been destroyed, perhaps even by your own hands, but I don't think that's been the main motivation. Unless I'm mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, Bravery, you're Bravely Default? You consider Bravely Default an honorary Final Fantasy game, and you like that for similar reasons. Bravely Default does have you destroy crystals, it's true. You got me there. Tactics Advance? Gosh, it has been a long time since I have played Tactics Advance, so I must have forgotten. Okay, you guys. Here's the scoop. We are approaching the 4-hour mark, and we're about to get to another big stretch of the game where it'll be very hard to put the game down. Remember that thing I talked about earlier in the stream where I hurt myself? I think I kind of want to go rest now. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should go get some rest now. But oh boy, I loved today's stream. I loved all the stuff with Clive today. This was a really good stream. I still really love the Dark Clive fight. I love the Dark Clive fight so much. So I'm so glad we got to do that. Woo! Ifrit channels. Whoa. We'll look at this later. So, I am not sure if I'm streaming next week. Here's the situation. There was a plan for next week, like a plan in real life. Like I was gonna go to something in real life next Friday over the weekend. Like I had real life plans, and because it was gonna start on Friday, it was Friday through Sunday. I was going to cancel Final Fantasy next week, but. Well, the thing is I broke my toe. I kind of broke my toe though, so it's a little up in the air if those plans are still a thing. Where's the sound alert? Sound alert, where are you? Sound alert. You've been paid for. We need to hear you. The sound alert's gonna jump scare me at some point while I'm doing my little end of the stream spiel, but that's okay. Am I okay?
Well. What a fine mess we've made.
There it is. To make it quick, because I talked about this earlier in the stream, I broke my toe on Wednesday, and I didn't get it confirmed broken until today. So my toe is broke. But I'm fine. It doesn't hurt. It is broke though, and I feel like it would probably be a bad idea to walk around on it a lot right now. So because I broke my toe, there is a chance my plans for next Friday have to be canceled. I don't know yet. So right now, whether or not Final Fantasy will happen next Friday is unknown. I was planning to cancel it, but if I have to cancel my personal plans, then I mean, why not stream Final Fantasy, right? If I'm gonna be stuck at home anyway, why not stream Final Fantasy? You missed that I broke my toe. You hope I'm all right. Thank you. I have it bandaged right now. My roommate is a medic, so I had her look at it for me, and she helped me out. But yeah, so I broke my toe. I actually broke my toe like 5 minutes before the Sonic stream on Wednesday. Haha. I didn't tell you guys this, but I was actually in a lot of pain when I was doing Shadow Generations, but don't worry about it. Go easy on it for a few weeks. Yeah, like, the thing is I do really want to go to this thing next weekend. It's somebody's birthday, and it's also, like, we're celebrating Halloween and stuff, and I was really looking forward to it, so I'm a little upset right now. But the reality is I have to be realistic. It's probably a bad idea to do something like that while my toe is broken. And so that's a lot of words to say that although I was planning to cancel Final Fantasy next week, there is a chance I'll be streaming Final Fantasy next week. Right now it is not on the schedule, but please keep an eye on the schedule. I might add it on later. Besides that, I will announce on my Twitter all of my streams. My Twitter is the same as my Twitch. It's twitter.com/SkyLetify. And breaking news, I have a Discord! You can get updates on my schedule and get pinged when I go live on my little Discord I got going on. It's still a very small server right now, but it is a good place to get updates on anything to do with my streams. So it's iffy if there will be Final Fantasy next week or not, so keep an eye on all of those things to see if I will be streaming. I have updated my schedule for next week. I did decide what I'm gonna do on Halloween, and it's I just decided to finish Little Goody Two Shoes on Halloween. I felt like that was smart. I felt like that was smart. Oh my gosh. Oh, one last bonk for the end of the stream. It's a delayed bonk, but it's a bonk nonetheless. Spoilers for anyone who's watching this right now. I'm gonna get bonked in a few seconds. But, yes, I'm gonna be doing the finale of Little Goody Two Shoes on Halloween. That's what I decided. And I also moved Sonic to Monday, so I kind of just swapped Little Goody Two Shoes and Sonic next week. Other than that, I'm gonna be streaming. Well, there it is. I am going to be streaming tomorrow, but not on my channel. I'm going to be on my friend's channel tomorrow. My friend Hale. Let me give Hale a shout out real quick. I'm going to be on my friend Hale's channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So hey, this time tomorrow, actually, now that I look at the time, this time tomorrow, I'm going to be on my friend Hale's channel. And let me give Hale a shout out. We are going to be playing Umi Neko. It's going to be me, Hale, and Aqua. So I will be over on Hale's channel tomorrow night. So keep an eye on that. Other than that, if you want to watch all of my VODs up until now, I do have a VOD channel, which I will post down below. And hey, while I have you guys here, I'm going to keep plugging my Blue Sky. I'm gonna keep plugging my Blue Sky because I want Blue Sky to pick up, to get good. So I'm gonna plug my Blue Sky if there's any Blue Sky enjoyers in the chat. Please follow me on Blue Sky. Please join Blue Sky and follow me. All right. Well, that'll be it for me today. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go play another game. I will see you all next time. Have a good night. Bye!